Hi, Mom. I'm home.
I'm in the kitchen making dinner.
I'm so excited. I just learned from Mrs. Green, our art teacher, that our class is going on a trip to the museum. Someone from the museum will walk around with us and explain the exhibit to us. Then we will get to do some drawing right at the museum. I love art class, and especially drawing. All my friends are going.
Oh, it sounds like a great opportunity. How much is it going to cost?
$50.
We will have to ask your father because I don't have the money. I'm not responsible for these things under our agreement. Why don't you give him a call because he's less likely to say no to you?
Can't you ask him, Mom? I just asked him for money for my piano lessons, and he was upset about that.
I can't stand talking to that cheap creep. As soon as he hears my voice, he's likely to say no. Trust me, you make the call.
Thanks a lot, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Ashley.
Dad, I need $50 to go on a class trip with my art class. Everybody's going, and it's my favorite class. Mom says you should pay for it.
Why don't you tell your mother she has no business telling you what I should and should not pay for? I just sent her a big check. I saw the nice new car she has outside when I dropped you off. Tell her she should have set money aside for things like this rather than getting an expensive car. She's never known how to manage money, always gets the best for herself. Ashley, I don't have the money for you. Tell your mother she can figure it out.
Okay, Dad. Dad doesn't have the money. He says you should give it to me.
Well, he is the stingiest man on earth. That's why I left him. He doesn't have a generous bone in his body.
Well, if it's such a problem, I just won't go.
No, I'll figure something out. But once again, your father cheaps out and doesn't take on his share of the responsibility.
Hi, Mom. I'm home.
I'm in the kitchen making dinner.
I'm so excited. I just learned from Mrs. Green, our art teacher, that our class is going on a trip to the museum. Someone from the museum will walk around with us and explain the exhibit to us. Then we will get to do some drawing right at the museum. I love art class, and especially drawing. All my friends are going.
Oh, it sounds like a great opportunity. How much is it going to cost?
$50?
Let me call your dad and see what we can work out, and I'll let you know. Go upstairs and finish your homework, and I'll finish making dinner.
Okay, Mom.
Hi, Jim?
Hi, Carol.
Ashley wants to go on a field trip with her art class. It's her favorite class, and it's the only class she's getting an A in. The art teacher feels she shows some real promise. The cost of the trip is $50, and I don't have the money. Would you be able to pay for the trip?
Well, that sounds great. Money is a little tight for me right now. I am trying to cut back on expenses because, well, they're eliminating overtime at work starting next month.
If you could pay for half, I could try to come up with the rest of the money somehow.
Well, I know you have some car payments now because that old car was not safe to drive, but don't you think you could come up with the money? I mean, those sorts of things are supposed to come from the child support that I pay.
Could you pay it up front and I will pay it back? Would that work?
Well, I can do that. Do you think you could pay it off in 2 months?
That'll work for me. Thanks for understanding. Good night, Jim.
Good night, Carol.
Ashley, time for dinner. I just got off the phone with your dad. We worked out the cost for the trip so you'll be able to go. It's a wonderful opportunity and he's so excited for you.
Thanks so much for working it out, Mom. I'll call Dad and thank him too. Hi, Dad.
Hey, Emily.
Hi, Dave. Can I come in for a minute?
I would prefer you did not come in. Why don't you stay right there?
It's cold out here.
Look, whenever we speak, we just get into a fight. What is it?
My family is having a big reunion in Atlanta next month. It happens to fall on your weekend, Emily would like to see her cousins, and it would be really nice for her to be able to get together with them and get to know them a little better.
Absolutely not. You keep changing the weekends on me. I bought soccer tickets for Emily and I for that weekend. That's why we have a schedule, so you can keep to it.
This is a special time. I only found out a few days ago. Why do you have to be so stubborn?
You do this all the time. I'm not going to just give in to you. You need to keep to the schedule. Emily doesn't like your family anyways. Just go home. I've had enough talking to you.
Dad, I really would like to go see everybody. What's the big deal?
Your mother's nothing but a selfish, controlling woman. She never lets me have my time with you. I got great soccer tickets for that weekend. Wouldn't you rather do that?
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, Dave. Can I come in for a minute?
Sure. Step right in. Emily, why don't you go up to your room while your mother and I talk privately?
Okay.
What's up, Betty?
I just found out that my family is having a big family reunion in Atlanta next month. I really want to take Emily so she can see her cousins and everyone. Emily really wants to go, but it falls on your weekend. Do you have a problem if I take Emily? I apologize for interfering with your time with her.
Well, I do have soccer tickets for that weekend, but I know it's a special occasion, so I'll just trade them in for another day if I can.
If you can't trade them, I will just pay for them.
That won't be necessary. I know you can't control the date of the family reunion, but I'll expect you to make adjustments in the schedule for me if something like that comes up on your time with Emily.
Well, sure. That seems fair.
What's all the private talk about?
Your mother and I have just agreed that you can go on that weekend trip to Atlanta to visit your cousins and the rest of your mother's family. I know it means a lot to you, and we can go to a soccer game another time.
Great, Dad.